Hey everyone, it's Wrestling Oracle back with more news. Join us as we examine the craziest rumors and news items you need to be aware of, including the announcement that a well-known WWE figure is leaving a WWE icon who is coming out of retirement because he has had enough. Andred is upset that Austin Theory is making a baby face as WWE launches a fresh Money in the Bank plot. In addition to burying this moment and much more, Drew McIntyre makes sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Click to see daily videos of wrestling. It's well known that Angel G's WWE contract is about to expire. Garza went to X last night to make a somewhat mysterious tweet. What would you do if you knew that another WWE star was departing? Ricochet may not be the only WWE talent leaving the business. Garza continued by playing a reference to maybe investing his stocks, but it was obvious to what Garza was alluding. Next up, Austin Theory face turn going ahead once again. WWE have heavily teased a face turn for Austin Theory this week on SmackDown. And they took things one step further on this week's edition of SmackDown Lowdown. During a backstage interview, Theory was asked about Grayson Waller's actions on SmackDown. And before Theory could talk, Waller cut him off. Theory looked furious, and W was completely oblivious to his partner's annoyance. The Theory Phase 10 has been rumored for some time now, and it finally looks like Triple H is putting the creative plans in motion for Theory to become one of the top baby faces on SmackDown that has received endless praise from WWE names including Randy Orton, and Orton went out as far as calling Theory a future world champion. I guys excited for Theory's babyface run? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, NXT champion Trick, a WWE veteran who announced his early retirement this week on his Hall of Fame podcast. Williams audaciously asked NXT pundit Booker T to come out of retirement and take on him in one more bout. Since then, Booker has responded to the challenge, but regrettably, Booker has no plans to come out of retirement to take on the gifted young star who is poised to take the world by storm. I want to see the kid succeed because he is the future of this company, and I don't want to be there trying to mess with him or anything like that. Instead, I want to be able to step aside and be that dude in the passenger seat guiding his career to the next level, of course. The former world champion could rethink his decision, but it seems that Booker will remain at the commentary table. When Booker made his yearly appearance in the Royal Rumble match last year, he was a WWE wrestler. Would you guys want to see him come out of retirement? Let us know in the comments section below. Next up, Cody Rhodes reveals WWE title mission, and Cody Rhodes' WWE title reign is only a few months in yet. The common consensus amongst fans is that his reign has been a breath of fresh air. RH is a full-time champion, meaning he wrestles at every live event and is featured on every WWE Premium live event. RH has recently appeared on the Baby FS podcast, and RH has revealed his mission for the WWE title reign. And he stated that he wants his matches to reflect a different time. Big thing was, for me, I wanted the matches to reflect a different time for the title. I don't know that Logan Paul won't check that box necessarily, but I can tell you the first J match certainly did in terms of what myself cis champion would look like. I think a thing to avoid pitfall is to make the comparisons to what Roman did because it was such a unique time. Roman carrying the WWE through Cole and having the titles for so many years and all that. For me, it's all about making it my own thing. The American Nightmare is currently in the midst of a blood feud with AJ Styles on the SmackDown brand, and RHS and AJ will engage in an I Quit match at Clash at the Castle, Scotland. Ricochet's contract seems to be coming to an end, and it appears like he will be leaving WWE in the next weeks. According to reports, the one and only has decided to split from the organization soon. This has prompted a review by WWE Hall of Famer Mark Henry, who highlighted the mistakes WWE made with Ricochet on a recent episode of Busted Open Radio. He can very easily be put in the shadow of people because Ricochet is a good guy, stated Henry. In addition to being very professional, he dislikes conflict and creating a stir. He is not the squeaky wheel. If there had ever been a need for him to be one, I could name 3 instances in which he ought to have said, "No, I'm not." King losing to him. Sure, but no. If he can beat me up, you're all going to kill me off because I've been doing business. You're going to kill me off. I would have informed him. Henry said that despite Logan Paul's use of brass knuckles to get the upper hand, he wasn't pleased that Ricochet lost to him at SummerSlam 2023. Henry acknowledged that the WWE places a lot of focus on entertainment, so victories and defeats don't matter as much. However, Ricochet's record of too many significant losses has diminished his worth to the organization. Ricochet had a 6-year WWE career. In NXT, he won the 2019 Dusty Rhodes Classic and the North American Championship. On the main roster, he won the United States Intercontinental and Speed Championships. Major WWE name leaving, and our top story today takes a look at a new report revealing that a former Intercontinental and US champion is exiting WWE. It's been reported for the past month or so that Ricochet's WWE deal is set to expire. And now Insider.com has reported that Ricochet will indeed be leaving the company. Insider.com has confirmed with multiple sources that WWE's Ricochet has given notice and that he intends to exit the company when his current contract expires this summer. We are told that Ricochet is expected to be written out of WWE storyline very soon in advance of the contract expiration. Ricochet is currently part of WWE's Raw brand. It seems that the reason behind Ricochet leaving WWE is that he clearly wasn't satisfied wrestling exclusively on WWE Speed and probably thought it was unlikely that he was ever going to be given a main event push on the main roster. Ricochet exit comes in the aftermath of Star Wars Spry lashing out at the WWE creative that Ricochet has been given, so it looks like Osura will heavily push for Ricochet to sign for Tony Khan's promotion. Ricochet became the inaugural WWE Speed Champion, and this was potentially Triple H's way of trying to convince Ricochet to stay with the company, whilst Ricochet signing for would be a great move for the company. There is concern that the talented star may be lost in the shuffle. We've seen time and time again top names signed with, then within weeks, they are relegated to collision and they just plot along without any meaningful storylines. And what about the case of Samantha Irvin? Samantha Irvin is currently in relationship with Ricochet. And what if she follows too? Do you think that WWE will do all in their power to make sure that Samantha Irvin stays with the WWE? Do you want to stay with the WWE? Let us know in the comments down below.